Coming up on the Uplift, making life easier for people just like him. We're going to show you how this web developer is helping to give everybody a fair shot. That a toddler makes a miraculous recovery. Why his doctors are blown away by where he stands today. And it's never too late to change course. Why one Minnesota woman took the lead and how it's paying off. Welcome, friends, to the Uplift. In this digital series, we're going to be sharing some of our favorite stories that we hope will put a smile on your face. It's our goal to lift your spirits for at least the next 30 minutes and hopefully for a lot longer. I'm Susan Elizabeth Littlefield. The new mayor of St. Louis Park just made history in more ways than one. Nadia Mohammed is the first Black, Somali, and Muslim mayor ever elected in the United States. She got nearly 60% of the votes to win the race. At 10 years old, Mohammed immigrated to St. Louis Park with her family from Somalia, and she has called it home ever since. In 2019, she became the youngest person ever elected to the city council there. Mohammed ran her campaign with a promise to create an environment where all residents can thrive by enhancing public safety and investing in affordable home ownership.
I am honored. Not in my wildest dreams did I think I was ever going to be a mayor of a city, of any city, let alone St. Louis Park.
Mohammed will be sworn in as the next mayor in January. A local artist is making a splash in Target stores across the country. Brooklyn Park native Amin Tahir has been drawing and designing ever since he could hold a pencil. 2 decades later, his vibrant paintings caught the attention of Target. He was asked to create a design for Heyday, that's Target's line of tech accessories. The collaboration features artists who defy expectations by using visual styles to redefine culture and identity. The local artist wants people to feel inspired when they see his work.
People who look like me being able to see themselves in this art when they walk into a Target, I think that was important for me, and I was just filled with gratitude, just a lot of gratitude to be able to do that.
You can find Tahir's designs in the electronics section of Target stores. A young Rush City native is making his way in the world of technology. He's a successful app developer for Zillow, and even though Tristan has faced some major hurdles, he's taking them away for others.
What I was learning, I really just followed a lot of different YouTube tutorials.
Those tutorials worked. At just 27, Tristan Larson is now a sought-after phone app developer.
I jumped from job to job over a few years as I climbed the ladder a little bit, and now I'm at Zillow, and I've used Zillow for years, just to look at houses.
On his 4th job, I think, he was at a wage that exceeded anything I'd earned in my lifetime.
Tristan's lifetime has been marked by some ongoing challenges. He was born with spinal muscular atrophy, a gradual nerve condition.
When I was in 4th grade, I got my first power wheelchair, and so I used that daily to go to school.
He leaned into school hard, especially computer science, for academic and social reasons too.
It was emotional there because, these people I grew up with, I wasn't as connected with because I couldn't be connected with them if they're just gonna go play football Friday night, and I can't do that. In my spare time, I started learning these new skills. So, if I'm not hanging out with these friends as much, I can learn more about building websites.
Tristan graduated from UMD and quickly excelled, reaching career and financial success while dealing with major daily obstacles.
I've had a Hoyer lift break on me multiple times, and if it breaks, I can't get out of bed, I can't get transferred to my wheelchair.
So his father suggested he start a nonprofit.
A DISCY, it's IDISCY, which stands for I Did It, So Can You. And it's our motto to inspire and encourage other disabled individuals that they can achieve their dreams.
Tristan took his own money to start this foundation to provide medical equipment like lifts and shower chairs.
If you can't, perform the daily things you need to even get ready for the day, how can you be successful?
He also started a scholarship program. He's personally funding that too.
This is our recipient for this year, Carter Schultz. He's going to the University of Illinois.
Tristan wants others to become all they can be too. So he's hoping more donors will help fund dignity and dreams that he's proven can come true.
Now I'm trying to use what I have to help other people, and then other people can help each other, you know, and just build this whole thing up.
A young Minnesota boy is what many call a walking miracle. Take a look at how a seemingly run-of-the-mill fall changed this Waverly family forever and stunned the staff at Children's Minnesota. An hour west of the cities, you'll find this Waverly farm and the tough family who lives here.
If he didn't have his helmet on, sometimes I don't know if anyone would even know that, what he's been through in the last 4 months.
It all started when their rough and tumble youngest son tumbled off of a couch at daycare. The staff quickly called his mom.
I honestly kind of didn't think anything of it. You see them, they fall all the time.
But this time was different. 1-year-old Henrik kept dozing off and his arms were involuntarily flailing. Local paramedics suggested they rush him straight to Children's. Dr. Halverson happened to be working.
Almost immediately after he got here, he was stabilized. We saw the scan directly upstairs for that operation.
You knew you had to act fast.
Yeah.
He showed us the scan. The white jagged area showed his brain had bled and moved.
This line right here should be way over here.
So his whole brain had
his
shifted.
whole brain is shifted.
Dr. Halverson and the trauma team quickly rushed Henrik into a surgery they do only a few times a year. They cut out part of his skull so his brain could swell.
It's one of those things, seeing the imaging and hearing the story, it's wow, this is crazy. This is a 1 in a million chance that a child would fall backwards like that, hit his head, and have this kind of a profound injury.
A life-saving surgery and a life-altering moment. Doctors told Henrik's parents he may never walk, speak, or eat on his own.
I don't think yet we even could process it or truly gauge how serious it was. For 15 days probably, he didn't move the left side of his body.
Do you remember the first moment when there was hope?
Well, at one point I had a dream that he was good. That he would squeeze my hand. So I'd walk in the room every day, grab it.
And then one day, it happened.
Because I felt the warmth from his body come through his arm, past his hand, all the way to his fingertips, and then he squeezed my finger. And I can't explain it any other way than that was the Lord coming down.
He had to relearn to roll over, sit up, and walk, but he did it.
It's kind of been described to us as a 1 in a million fall, just the way he fell, but also a 1 in a million recovery. Some of the doctors who saw him those first few days couldn't even believe it was the same kid when we saw them on the way out. He's shocked everyone.
It's crazy that this happened for him, but we are very happy with how he's doing, and the sky's the limit. His future's super bright. I think it's just a good reminder that pay attention and to really focus on how a child is doing, even if it seems like a simple little bonk on the head.
And there will likely be a few more bumps on the head for these brothers, but Henrik has a new hard plastic skull, so he is tougher than ever.
Even on those hard days when it's chaos and he's all over the place and it's exhausting, I'm this is exactly what we prayed for in those days. This is what we begged for. A Minneapolis shop is giving you good reason to have another cup of coffee. Up next, we're going to tell you how they're giving back with each order sold.